I know I'm live. So I've got a funny story
Well,
to
are
start
you going
with.
to do our intro?
Once I tell you this funny story,
Oh,
and then I will. So so I was thinking about your mom today, and I'm going to tell you a funny story about Melanie's mom. So a couple of years ago, Melanie's mom's husband, Melanie's stepfather, died, and he had several years earlier had like all his teeth replaced at one of the big universities in town. And after, I don't know, maybe a year, Melanie and her mom, and we were all kind of going through his stuff and kind of getting rid of it and just kind of getting prepared for things. And we stumbled across his dentures, and she wanted to donate them to the local mission, like like missions for, you know, I don't know what you would call it. It's not like Goodwill, but it's like churches run, where they've got like thrift stores and stuff like that. And I had to I over and over I kept telling her, look, first, that's disgusting. Second, nobody has the same mouth dimensions as anybody else, right? And Melanie's mom was a hoarder. Is that fair?
no,
She liked to save
not
things.
really.
She liked to save a lot of things, and finally, she agreed to it. But I think she understood it, but I don't think she really agreed to it. So I tell you that funny story. You're gonna love this.
I, I'm waiting
Okay,
because this is really weird.
no,
But
it's not really weird. So, so the best part of this is apparently somebody that I know takes like the glasses and the dentures of their departed family members and turns them into Christmas decorations, like ornaments. And I thought, how cool is that? Because your mom's thing
gross.
was Christmas, right? That she loved Christmas. That was her big thing, was
What?
Christmas. So like they'd have like their reading glasses and they turn them into a Christmas
Well,
ornament.
you're talking
Really
about
cool.
teeth and dentures,
Because they did it with dentures too.
but that's weird.
It's really weird.
That's not funny. It's weird.
It's weird, but the glasses are, but the dentures. The funny part of the story was that of your mom wanting to donate his dentures to somebody. But
Gross.
anyway, so
Okay,
welcome to the Curly Hair Q&A show. I am Ken Nichols. I'm here with tonight with curl specialist Melanie Nichols, the founder of the Raw Hair Organic Salon in beautiful Naples, Florida, and the Raw Curls brand and Raw Curls Vault brand of professional quality curly hair products. So anyway, how is your day going today so far?
it was pretty good.
It was pretty
Now it's
good.
getting weird.
That's not
It
weird.
is weird.
Boy. Anyway, well, it's weird that your mom wanted to keep them.
It's weird that
That's
you
weird.
started the show with that.
Yeah, well, because I can't do the intro twice because the people on the podcast hear a 40-second intro and then come into this and hear another 40-second exact intro. So we have to start with something else to get their attention, and that's it. You can come up with something for
Okay.
next week if you'd like.
Okay.
So, all right. So we're gonna get into things because we've been talking about this for a week, and we're gonna get started. So if you have questions or anything, and you're watching on YouTube tonight at the Curly Hair Q&A Show YouTube channel, or on Facebook in the Our Curl Club Facebook group, the Curly Girl Support Group, the Diva Curl User Support Group, or the Curly Hair Q&A Show Facebook group, you can post a question and we'll try to get to them if we can, if you have any questions. But we're going to get right into the big news. And the big news that we've been talking about is the launch of our Curl Club. So about a week ago, you saw that we formed the Curl Club, our Curl Club, and started a Facebook group and invited people to join and said we would talk about it more in a week and give you the hard launch and all the details about it. And we're going to do that tonight. It is, in my opinion, it's probably the biggest thing to happen to the curly hair industry in the last 20 years. Okay.
Oh, it's supposed to
Is it supposed to make noise too? Melanie's got one of those things from. So it was getting weird before, huh? All right.
It's supposed to be a horn. I was going to surprise you.
Helen, you're supposed to be supporting me.
Oh my God.
That's not what I meant.
Let me try a different one.
Okay. No
They
noise.
don't make any
All right.
noise.
So Melanie's got
It's supposed
these.
to be like a horn.
You know those things you have on like New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Melanie's got a couple of green ones that
Shoot.
do not make noise.
Oh, they're the little blow things, and they're supposed to be like little horns that blow. Yeah, I had bells too. Dang it. Well,
Where are the bells?
I didn't get them because I got these.
So anyway, yeah. So this is a big
Oh, man.
this is a big deal. It really is. And for those of you who've been around long enough, you know that we don't overhype stuff typically. Typically, I don't. It drives me nuts. It's I don't. So here's what's happened. And those of you who have been around, who have watched the show or been in any of our Facebook groups, our 200,000 members in all of our different Facebook groups, curly hair Facebook groups, would probably kind of got an inkling. And I think I even told you, Melanie, I saw maybe 2 months ago, I saw somebody post in one of the big groups in a big discussion and said, I don't get this whole raw curls vault thing. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand it. And I saw that and I'm like, finally somebody paying attention. Because it didn't make any sense, but it made sense to us. And I'll tell you why.
It will make sense.
It's going to make, you're right. No horn, no nothing, huh? Unbelievable. So
I can't blow any harder either.
no, I don't think it does. I think that's all it
I
does.
might pass out. Oh my
That's not going to help
God.
tonight.
All right. Woohoo!
So here- woohoo,
I
all right.
need my little fingers. I figured
yeah.
since you started celebrating Black Friday early, we're going to start celebrating New Year's now. So I brought
could.
my New Year's little
Yeah,
horns things.
Perfect.
Blowers, whatever.
perfect. A little early, but that's okay. So here's the deal. So the Raw Curls Vault line. We talked about this. We started thinking about this about 3.5 years ago, and we make our own formulations. We talked about this before, and we've got a lot of stuff that just never got launched for. It could be a multitude of reasons, such as the ingredients were too hard to get, or the ingredients were too expensive, or it didn't fit in the line. It's whatever, just something, right? Too expensive, too cheap, and we just kind of sit on them in our vault. We literally have a file in a vault, in our own vault, and it's got all these formulations actually from the very beginning.
Yeah,
Like those very beginning formulations are in there.
The way that I explain it to my clients is it's very expensive to come to market with products. So as we're creating, a lot of times, like I honestly didn't think a curl cream would be popular.
Yep.
So I said no to that. Sea salt, no. These things that I was not super enthused about. Or thinking that they weren't going to be big sellers, or just didn't love the formulation originally, or just whatever. Plus we just couldn't afford to bring all of these products to the market at one time. So
Right.
these are just some of those formulas.
Yeah. And if you're watching on video, I know if you're listening on podcast, you're not getting all this, but we'll try to be as descriptive as possible for you. But we've got on the desk, we've got all the Raw Curls Vault products right now, and we're gonna talk a bit about them in just a second here. But the thought was, okay, let's take some of these products one by one and bring them to market in a limited quantity, and let's see what people think. We'll go from there, and that way it wouldn't. If things didn't fit with our regular Raw Curls line, it didn't matter because they were separate. And then it allowed us the flexibility to do something else with them and yet get real market feedback without spending a ton of money. So we did one, and the first one we brought out, we talked about last week, was the Raw Curls Vault 007 conditioner. And I'll bet you want to blow.
I
Melanie's
think
blowing.
I've blown all my lipstick
Right.
off.
I can.
Oh man, I'm
Yep.
so disappointed.
I know.
I was excited to like blow a horn.
Yeah.
Dang
Well,
it.
that. Are you trying to toot your own horn on this
I
project?
am.
Yeah.
I am. I am. Well, these could be little pom poms. Woo!
They could. That's both.
That's why I brought the green.
So we brought that one out to market first on Black Friday, I think 3 years ago, and instant success.
Couldn't have been 3 years.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Instant success.
Yeah.
And then
awesome.
Yeah, and then
Sold out.
Is sold out, and then we brought out the Raw Curls curl styling cream, another big hit, and then we brought out what was the third one? I forget.
The sea salt.
Yeah, the sea salt spray. Then we brought out the non-drying sea salt texture spray, and another one I can't even keep it in stock, and so one of the things. And this all ties together. So one of the things when we first started the company, we had a mission statement and a vision statement. Mission statement was to make the cleanest, greenest, highest, salon professional quality products that actually worked to market. And we did that. We succeeded in that. There is no other brand that matches us. There just isn't. I know there's some other ones that you guys can bring. They're not. They just aren't. I know my formulations inside and out. I know everybody else's because I have to. They just are. But that's when we look at our vision statement of we want to be able to get those products into the hands of as many people on the planet as possible, and that has roots in the fact that they're non-toxic and we don't use chemicals and whatever else. Because this whole brand all started because of my battles with stage 3B cancer for like ever. And we pretty much figured, we traced it back to the years I spent in the industrial chemical and ingredient industry. And that's how this all started. So it wasn't just like it wasn't a fluke. There was a plan. But the fact of the matter is that we have certainly met the mission statement, but we've fallen incredibly short on the vision statement of getting it into as many people's hands as possible. And when we launched it, Melanie was, and rightfully so, Melanie was, absolutely firm on it was going to be a salon professional line, only sold to salon professionals through salons and stylists, and that would be how we would do it with them. Well, it didn't work. The stylist community, the salon community, did not grab onto the line and didn't push it. Now we have a handful or so of very committed salons and stylists that purchase from us on a regular basis that I am very grateful for, and Melanie is very grateful for, and they see our vision. And it's really kind of funny, Melanie, is that if you remember, that we kind of talked about that like at the very beginning, like almost 20 years ago, that stylists and salons, they were either going to get it and be with us or they weren't. Like there was no like trying to sell it to them. It wasn't, they were either going to get it or not. And the majority of them didn't. So that brought us to where we are now. So how do we get our vision statement? How do we get there? How do we get it into as many people's hands as possible without destroying our other brand and, hurting our network of stylists and salons and whatnot? And that's how we came up with our Curl Club. And Helen, if you're watching this on video, Helen, show them the our Curl Club logo. And the tagline of our Curl Club is wholesale to the public every day. And that's exactly what we're doing. And today is the pre-launch. Today is the first day that you can get a membership for the for our Curl Club. Melanie's trying to toot her own horn again. It's not working. Remember what I said, Helen, about the
Yay.
I'll tell you when to take the thingies down.
I know it doesn't sound exciting, but it is super exciting.
So it starts today, and it'll be your first chance to sign up. Now, here's the thing. It's a yearly membership, renews every year, and I'm going to give you I'm going to give you all the details about it here, and I'm going to try not to take a lot of time. We'll be talking about it more in the future, but I want you guys to at least get an understanding. The Raw Curls Vault products, obviously, salon professional quality. Melanie uses them in her salon every single day. This launch goes live January 15th, 2023. So it's about almost exactly a month and a half away, 45 days. And there's a lot of really cool things about it that nobody has done in the industry, and for good reason. We could talk more about that another time, but frankly, as far as major or mid-level brands like us, nobody really can do it. And the reason that they can't do it is because virtually all of them are in the Ultas, the Sephoras, the Sallys, have big salon and stylist networks that we don't have. Right. And they can't do it, because if they sold to the public same price that they're selling to their salons and stores and Ulta, Ulta would drop them in a minute, yeah. So they can't. But we can,
and I think, because this is going to disrupt, and probably upset some people. And before they get too upset about it, you have to think about, I'm a salon professional and I get it, but this has been going on forever with all of the major brands. Yep. They're all in the Ultas, they're all in the public places, yep. So like it or not, they're doing that. So, we're trying to do something innovative and forward thinking and different that's not going to be, harmful to those salon supporters that we have.
Yep.
But also to grow the brand and, offer things to the public, just like all the big brands do, and you guys all know it. You've seen the products out there when they're in the Ultas and all those things. That's the same kind of
yep.
concept. They're bigger, so they can get into big box stores.
Yeah. And that was, one of the things too that we looked at is, we're not a giant brand. We're family owned. We don't have venture capitalists and investors and
family owned means
right.
Us.
Right. Yeah, we lost Murphy, so we're down to 2.
Yeah.
But it allows us to do things like this, and that's why it's so unique, and you haven't seen this anywhere else. So let me tell you about it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about the products, and we have them in front of us. And Helen's got pictures of them, and you can take that our Curl Club logo down, Helen, and she's got pictures, and we're going to show you the products, and I'm going to tell you the pricing, so what the regular retail pricing is, and what you'll pay for them in the Curl Club. And all the other stuff you get. It is so cool.
Oh boy.
It is so cool. It's a lot of the ideas that I come up with. Melanie will poo-poo, and rightfully so, because they might reach a little too far a lot, but that's how I think. Right. Mm-hmm. And when I told her about this concept and this idea, it was like the first words out of her mouth is she said, "That sounds like a good idea." Mm-hmm. I was shocked.
Yeah.
But if you live with me, you understand. Or if you live with somebody like me, you'll understand that.
They probably don't live with somebody like you.
Really don't. Oh my God. Right.
Yeah, it's interesting, but because Ken is always coming out with ideas, and always, a lot of people are like, they don't really know what you do. And, I think you had shared a story with me about someone who, it started out with someone bashing you, and then someone else complimenting you about marketing, and said that you're a master marketer. And that is true. And I get people all the time when I kind of tell them about what you do, they're like, does he have a marketing degree? And I'm like, well, he's just been in business for super long. He's just a really brilliant businessman and brilliant marketer. We were perfect for Shark Tank. I don't even know why they didn't bring us on the show. We're exactly what they're looking for. I know everybody says you should go on Shark Tank, but yeah, we have, we're the technicians, we have the product, we do all of our own business stuff. We do all our own marketing, which is actually very brilliant. A lot of people end up copying a lot of our marketing. So
how many times has that happened?
Yeah, a lot. And they get it out there quicker because they have more money and more, power. But so when he did tell me this, and I take a little bit of time to process things, I have to think about it and think things through. And then I was like, wow, yeah, that's a really great idea. So just hang in there, process it. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. So let me tell you about it here. Here's what's included when you join our Curl Club. And it is ourcurlclub.com. It'll be on there. But what we're going to do is I will, after I describe this and everything, I'm going to post the link in the comment sections of wherever. And Helen, I'll put it in YouTube or something. And if you could copy and paste it and stick it everywhere else, can you do that for me, Helen, when I'm done with this, or when we're both done with this? Okay. All right. Here's what you get. You get to purchase everything when you got our Curl Club membership. You get to purchase everything at salon and big box beauty store wholesale prices.
Whoa. Woo-hoo. Woo.
And it's not inflated anything, because everybody, it's legit wholesale prices.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy. And that's it. When I go through this, I'm going to require something from the people that sign up.
That part made me kind of
yes.
I don't know.
But I thought it through. Do you remember? I'll tell you the story is I'd been thinking about this for, like I said, since I started doing this thing with the vault thing, and we were one by one kind of playing with it, and I couldn't figure out part of the math to make it work. And then it was one day I was listening to a podcast, and I'm on the way to work, and I started thinking about it during the day, and then I figured it out. Do you remember that? I came home and I said, I finally figured it out.
Yes.
I know how to make it work.
Yes.
I know how to make it work. So it's going to sound really ridiculous.
Another interesting thing about us. We both do that, where our brains will continue to work until they solve the issue.
Yeah. That's why we don't sleep.
Right. Yeah. That's part of the reason we don't sleep. But yeah, he a lot of times thinks of things in his sleep. He has a notebook next to his bed. I don't get enough sleep. So it usually, I don't know. Jessica will tell me to go take a shower. That's my relaxing time. And because I do, that's when I create a lot of names and, solve a lot of issues. And, it's just how our minds work. But yeah, it'll keep working. Someone had sat in my chair and brought something to my attention. And I was like, I never heard of that. I just don't think that, that it could be possible. But then, of course, I can't stop thinking about it. And then within 5-10 minutes of the rest of our conversation, I figured it out. I figured out the solution. I figured out what was happening. So that's, we both kind of work that way.
Yeah. Can you imagine the things we could accomplish if we had a bigger hot water heater?
Right. Yes. That
should
be on my Christmas list. It was for last year. Somehow I don't have one yet.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. So anyway, you get to buy literally at salon and big box beauty store wholesale prices. Same prices that Ulta pays, same prices your salon and stylists pay. I'll bet you're saying, I'd like to see some examples. Well, I'm going to give you some examples. Once I get through the rest of this, I'm going to give you 7 or 8 examples.
Who needs examples? That's all that you need to, oh my God.
A lot of people don't know what wholesale is, what wholesale really is. Okay. The next thing you get, you're like, okay, well, that's great. But here's the next thing you get. Number 2, free 2-day shipping.
Whoa.
Yeah. Guess who that's better than? Amazon.
Wow.
Amazon doesn't even give free 2-day shipping. Free 2-day shipping.
Horns suck.
Yep. And no back orders.
Wow.
Yeah, no back orders, free 2-day shipping on every order, regardless of size.
How are you going to do that?
How am I going to do that? I'll tell you in a minute.
I'm sweating over here.
You were there, so you know.
I think
she knows how we're going to do it.
Did I put on my deodorant today?
I hope you did. Yeah. So everything in our Curl Club, here's why. Here's how we're able to do the free 2-day shipping and no back orders. Everything in our Curl Club will ship out of our new Chicago warehouse.
Woo! Yay, Chicago.
Did you say? Yeah. We have a new Chicago warehouse that'll be online.
I hope I'm cheering.
We're going to find out. Yeah, our brand new Chicago warehouse, and it is beautiful.
It is.
And,
I've been there.
Yep, and it's giant.
Yeah, it's awesome. Nice and clean. And
yep.
Oh, they seem to have things organized, which we're going to cross our fingers,
Stays
pray, whatever we need to do, because this has been an issue.
Yeah, shipping, obviously. Shipping and back orders and missed shipments and stuff have been the bane of our existence. And trust me, we don't have some cheapy backyard place. So us taking on a new fulfillment facility in the center of the country, which was another issue because our current warehouse, which we're keeping, our current warehouse down here in Southwest Florida, you place an order from Tacoma, Washington, you get there in 2 days. That's the problem. So we got a new warehouse, brand new warehouse, in the Chicago area, and everything from our Curl Club will ship out of there, nice and centrally located in the United States.
Just to say though, every company I deal with, like other companies that I order from, like for color and things, oh my God, like everyone's having issues because it's so hard to get stuff. I can't get my supplies. I can't get color. I can't. It just. I don't know. I don't know if they're having the same kind of issues, and with their whatever. I don't know. But shipping takes forever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'll talk to you more about the no back orders and stuff like that as well. So, in other words, we took everything that we weren't great at or really sucked at and fixed it. And some of this, we'll talk about it in a bit, was at a pretty dang big expense to us. But so we're really hoping you guys take advantage of this because this is for real.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Right.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, because because just like Billy Mays would say, but wait, there's more.
There's more. This sounds like the commercials you and me do.
Yeah. Oh, the free 2-day shipping is free 2 business days, of course, with some exclusions like weekends, holidays, peak holiday season, stuff like that. But again, we're as good as Amazon or better at this point. Knock on wood.
I'm going to for sure. Is this wood?
Well, remember, I didn't say that other word you told me not to say that they told me to say. I'm not saying.
Yes.
Not saying.
Don't.
No, I'm not going to. 3, we will be adding more Raw Curls Vault products and Raw Organic skin care and body care products periodically throughout the year and as we go on. So as we go on and more people sign up, more and more stuff will get stuck in our Curl Club out of the vault. And some things have happened in the last day or two that are going to be really exciting in relation to that. 4, if you sign up during the pre-launch period, which is now until January 14th, you'll get a free 2-ounce bottle of the Raw Curls Vault Hair and Scalp Build-Up Remover. Do you want to hold that up for the camera?
Did you say free?
Free? I said free.
Free.
That's like $20. And you're going to get
This is $20?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
You're going to get, because it's not the product that's expensive. It's all the hand filling, all that stuff. This one's really worth $20 for sure. And you're going to get a 2-ounce bottle of the Raw Curls Vault Deep Conditioner.
That's free too? Wow.
Yep. And you'll also get a free Raw Curls Vault Extra Large Flour Sack Towel. Would you like to show that, Melanie? Look at that. Yeah.
I hope you guys sign up because otherwise we're going broke.
We haven't even talked about that yet.
Ken's giving everything away for free.
That's not going to make us go broke.
Oh my God.
The stocking 100,000 items in a Chicago warehouse.
Oh, yeah. He's on a mission.
For something. And lastly, you'll get a free Raw Curls Vault Steps to Curl Success instruction card. All of that you'll get for free if you sign up between now and January 14th for the Curl Club. Yep, see? And that is Melanie steps front and back of that'll get you through. If you just follow this, you're going to get those big, beautiful, bouncy, healthy curls, pretty much guaranteed.
Steps for success.
You just got to follow the steps, okay?
Follow the process.
Okay. And I'm sure some of you are hearing this and saying, reading the card, I've been struggling with my curls for all these years. I don't think that's going to be enough. Well, wait, there's more.
Oh, gosh.
You also get access to master curly hair stylist Melanie Nichols every week live in a group Zoom video call, only for our Curl Club members, where you can get the help that you need. If the Curl Success card isn't enough, she will help you understand what products to use, how to use them, until you get those big, bouncy, beautiful curls that you've always dreamed of. In other words, I'll tell you how this all came about. We have all these curly hair groups. That one group's got 81,000 people in it or something, like women in it. Mm-hmm. And when I'm in there every day, I'm in all the groups every single day. And what I see is when women, sometimes men, but mostly when women come in there and they fail at, embracing their curls, it's almost always the same two things. Well, there's three things. We'll talk about those later. But it's typically they bought all the wrong products because they didn't know, right? And they didn't know how to properly use them or how to actually do it. They just did it, or they watched a YouTube video that missed a couple of steps, which we're going to talk about in a couple of weeks here. Some of the, there's a couple of key things. So we figured that if we did this and we made Melanie accessible, once every single week, where she can, on a video call, if you're really having problems, she can look at your curls and you can tell her exactly what you're doing and she can help you fix it. I mean, that's the other thing, is that if you don't have somebody that really knows what they're doing, not a 17-year-old girl on YouTube.
That's what I was going to say. It's all like, who are you listening to? Who is giving you the advice? So many people go on YouTube and, listen to people that aren't professionals. Yep. They don't really have the training. They're not doing this every day. And they'll even come, and I get this all the time, and this is kind of the same concept. These people come and sit in my chair and they'll say, oh, well, I heard, we're supposed to do this, or I saw that we're supposed to do that. And right. I'm like, who told you that? No, that's not right. It would be better to do things this way. So, professional coaching is going to be much better.
Yep.
And so that would be like sitting in my chair and, and that, like I say, that happens all the time. Even with some of my clients, they go home, they buy the products, they got the card, I don't know, something, whatever happens, they come back, they're struggling with something, and I say, tell me what you're doing, because I hear the most common comment that I hear is, I can never make my curls look like you do. So I'm like, well, what are you doing differently? Because, I've given you all the steps, the same things that I'm doing. So if you've got the products, and it's like Ken said, I start with the cut, and then it's the products and the application. That's it. So there's got to be some kind of breakdown, something right. that you're doing, either in the wrong order, or, a lot of times it's just, so many times people aren't leaving their hair wet enough, but once I can start to see and question, then we can resolve it. And that's usually it.
Yeah, that's usually it.
They're like, I wasn't doing that,
Right. So think about that. You get that every week. We're actually setting, we've got this studio here, but we're actually setting up a studio. Melanie at her salon. Melanie, how long have you been a licensed professional hairstylist?
26 years.
And salon owner. I forgot that part. So yes. You're getting a professional curly hair stylist, expert with curly hair. That will educate you and hold your hands, through it. So realistically, as
And
realistically,
for all those people, it's interesting. We talk about the world is so interesting. Like, you get bashers and haters, but, just today, like every time I go out in public and I have my hair, even if it's not down, actually, when I have it up, whatever. But today,
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's why I just changed what I was going to say because like everywhere that I go, and I'm not like patting myself on the back, but I'm just sharing this. If you can use the right products and use the right techniques, you will get compliments on your hair. Like everywhere I went today, somebody complimented my hair. Oh my God, your curls are gorgeous. It starts a conversation, which for me is great. I can tell them why, and tell them about the product. But it's happened in elevators, it's happened in hotels, it's happened in restaurants. Today it happened even at the beauty supply store, somebody that worked there. So it's interesting. But yeah, it's a great advertisement. So anyway, but
for sure.
It works.
Yeah, for sure. Also, you'll get access to the Our Curl Club Facebook group. That is a public group right now. It will be a private group in the future where people who are part of the Curl Club can interact with each other, and Melanie can stick her nose in there when she has the time. So you'll get access to that as well. Let's see, 6. You'll get first dibs on all the new Raw Curls Vault products and Organic skincare and body care launches before they are released to the public anywhere else. That, if you've been around us long enough, that happens a lot, is that like we'll do launches that are small runs. We talked about this last week. We did a launch on Black Friday last year or whatever, and I forget what it was, but like what did I say, like 6 minutes? Sold like 1,000 bottles in 6 minutes. That's all I had.
Sad thing.
You'll get free, you'll get first access to those by being in the club. Yeah. Let's see. And basically, lastly, you'll get first dibs on the upcoming Our Curl Club Platinum membership, which we'll talk about in a couple of months. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but it's a Platinum membership. We will tell you what that includes then after the launch in January. So that is basically the gist of what Our Curl Club is. Now let's. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to go through all the products, or I can do them really, really quickly. But there's a number of these products that are launching on January 15th. There's a number of them that are already launched. But let's just go over a few. Helen, give me that picture of the number 2752 Hair and Scalp Buildup Remover. And give me that one. If you're watching live, you'll see this podcast. You obviously won't. This is a 16-ounce bottle of hair and scalp buildup remover made specifically for curly hair. This retail price would be $29 typically. You get to buy it for $15 as a member of Our Curl Club. The next one, the number 019 Deep Conditioning Mask. Helen, you don't have that, right? Yeah, she doesn't have that. That in a 16-ounce bottle, that would be $50. Wow. That's a really pricey product. Your price, $25 for Salon Professional Quality 16-ounce bottle of deep conditioner. The number 3276 Raw Curls Vault Hydrating Cream Cleanser 16-ounce. Retail price on that is $44. Your price, $22 for a 16-ounce bottle.
Wow.
I feel like I'm doing people here a disservice, but at the same time, I know some people would take it like you're taking shots at people, but I'd love to, because I can compare these to other brands, so you could make a comparison and say, oh yeah, they charge blah 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 for that much, but I'm going to hold off on that.
Don't need to.
I think the majority of people that are curlies
like this really,
are gonna, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. These prices, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Here's one that people will really easily be able to relate to. Raw Curls Vault. Give me the next one. Or did I do the hydrating cleanser? Did I do that already? The 3275 hydrating cream cleanser, regular price $44. It's $22. The hydrating number 2862 Raw Curls Vault hydrating cream conditioner 16-ounce, retail price $46. Your price, $23. Gasp. I know. Here's a bigger gasp. Rock Girls Vault, 007 conditioner, 16 ounce. You guys know what that costs, $48. And I sell it as fast as I can make it when I can make it.
We're going to sell out of it.
We're going to sell out of it. $48 retail. You want to join our Curl Club and buy it for $24 a bottle for 16 ounces.
Gosh.
I know.
Are we going to be able, do we have enough?
Okay, we're going to talk about that. We stuck our necks out. You guys better stick your necks out because we stuck our necks out to give you guys this.
Yeah, this is really, really, really going out on a limb.
It's really ridiculous.
I can't. My head's spinning.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Yeah. Before I go over the rest of them, I'm going to bring this up. And I literally just had this conversation with one of our curly hair stylist clients of ours, who's a Raw Curls customer. And we were kind of discussing all this.
How crazy this
and
is.
she's like, yeah, you guys are going to get blasted like crazy. They're going to try to tear you apart. And I said, yeah, they have to, because they can't compete, right? To which kind of explains if the concept, you guys, of why we came out with these one at a time. We came out with these one at a time over the course of almost 3 years, because that way they've been in the market long enough. People fall in love with them. Then people can't come and bash them and say, this is garbage. It made my hair this and whatever, because why didn't you say that 3 years ago? Why didn't you say that 2 years ago? Why didn't you say that a year ago? That was literally why we did it, brought them out like that. Was the thought was, it stops the haters right in their tracks. They're still going to try. That's what's going to be funny.
You're never going to make everyone
right,
happy.
but they're going to try to stop it by saying we're selling garbage, but you can't, because why? You said it was great before. Now all of a sudden it's garbage.
Yeah.
It's the world Melanie and I live in. It is. But anyway, I'm sure I missed something. We're going to find out.
We know the great products, and so
and a lot of you guys do.
Yeah.
Number 3297. This is going to be a big one. 3297 firm and flexible cream gel in a 16-ounce bottle. Retail price of that. A lot of you guys buy other brands of that, so you know what that stuff goes for. Our 16-ounce bottle retails for $40. You get it for $20. $20.
I don't even have that.
No, you don't. Either do I. You're kind of. I mean, it's we're really sniffing in the Shea Moisture territory, like 10 times better. I mean, it's price wise. I meant. I didn't mean, I meant price wise.
Not even. No.
Okay. Raw Curls Vault number 99. Ooh, curl repair leave-in spray, 8 ounce. This, you know what? I kind of came up with the idea, and it's funny because we were was that Nordstrom Rack yesterday? Where were we?
Yeah.
Nordstrom Rack. And they had some of this stuff we're going to talk about. We're talking about now. I was trying to figure out this has 3 brand new molecules in it that no other brand is using yet. And it's a curl repair spray. It's talking about great refresher and a leave-in. It's like a high quality version of It's a 10 with really good ingredients
and clean version.
Yeah, of like the original It's a 10 for those of you guys who know. The retail price of this $34 a bottle. Your price $17.
Ooh. I don't even know what I mean. A lot of those brands sell for anymore, but I know he usually goes over to those sections in the
every
stores
store
and
we go
picks them
to.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't normally look, but the last time that you showed me stuff, I was like floored at how much they're charging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for even something like that, It's a 10, and
the Raw Curls Vault number 48 non-drying sea salt texture spray, 8 ounce. 8 ounce bottle. Our retail price is $26. And just to give you an idea, InnerSense sells I Create Waves in a 4 ounce bottle for $26. So our retail price, yes, our retail price of an 8 ounce is the same as theirs. But if you are in our Curl Club, 8 ounce bottle, $13.
Wow.
Ooh ah, ooh ah.
I can't.
You can't even. You don't have a horn to blow.
I don't have a horn to blow. But
all right. This Raw Curls Vault towel that you see here, this fancy embroidered big giant flour sack towel, retail price $10. You get to buy it for $5.
Wow. Can we even make that?
Okay, I was literally going to say that's one of those items
He
where
didn't run these prices by me.
That's one of those things. That towel is one of those things where we kind of eat it, but we want you to use it. So
we don't really eat it.
Well,
not literally eat it.
No. Well, if we don't sell a lot of products, we're going to be eating our towels.
Yes. Financially.
Yeah, we'll have no money for food. But yeah, that's so $5 you can buy that for. The CIC Beauty 3-in-1 curly hair diffuser. We don't make that. We buy it, but we know it's an important item. We use it in our salon every day. The retail price on that is $79. You get to buy it for $40.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I almost didn't put that in the Raw Curls Vault line. And the reason is because shipping's a ton because the thing's so dang big.
You are. You didn't tell me about that.
Yeah. So that's another thing, for $40, take advantage of it. The CIC Beauty Curly Hair Diffuser Serum in a 1-ounce bottle that retails for $15. I'm hoping to have that by the time we get launched January 15th. That'll be like, I forget, $5 or $8 or something. It's another thing I got to buy. So, and lastly, the Organics 5-piece age-defying skincare kit level 1. A lot of you guys got that. You see the picture of it there. A lot of you guys got that as a freebie during the Black Friday sale. I sold them all in, I forget what it was, like 36 minutes because they were free for the first 250 orders. And we had like 250 orders in like a little over half an hour. So.
Wow.
But I know some of you guys got that, that are Raw Curls customers got that with the...
You're going to love it.
Yeah. Melanie and I use it every day. Every day. That's, you see a lot of these monthly kits with whatever that are out there. And if you look at the ingredients, they're cheap. This, I think the lowest amount of natural ingredients is 95%. And the lowest percentage of organic ingredients in any of these items here is, I think, 63%. It's really good stuff.
It really is. And, that's the proof is in the pudding. Our products work. I'm somebody who, no matter, but even before I had my own brand, I'm not comfortable selling things that don't work. That's the whole idea. And when I tell our story of how we got started and what makes our product different and, that whole deal, it's because I was involved in the creation of these formulas. And, well, I'm type A picky, but also I have to use them myself in my own professional salon. And I just can't sell something. I can't use something or sell something that doesn't work. So that's, how part of the story of how, our products became so good because me having hands-on and the knowledge that I have working with the formulators and the chemists and their knowledge, of putting it together is what created such great products.
Yeah, and that was...
And so I crossed over the skincare. That's what I was just telling somebody about it on Saturday because she was interested. Should we take that down or should we leave it up?
The skincare kit? You can take the skincare kit down now,
Helen. So I was explaining that the reason I started developing, we talked about skincare forever ago, but again, that was another thing that I said, no way, I'm not interested because I just know how it is. Like hair products are one thing and they're hard enough, but skincare, oh my gosh, like it's so difficult. Everyone's skin is so different. They have different issues. Anyway, I just didn't want to deal with it. But we developed the products, for anti-aging because I was crossing over into that that aging realm, but I still have oily skin. So a lot of the anti-aging products out there are just heavy and greasy, and that just doesn't work for me. So these are great products that are not heavy and greasy. They absorb into the skin. They attract moisture in instead of just coating, just like our hair products. So they draw the moisture in. So great for, anti-aging as far as wrinkles and fine lines. And then we get into the exfoliations, for the same thing, fine lines, wrinkles, spots, all the things that we need as we're getting older. So anyway, that's the story with that.
Yeah. Did Jessica try that ginger green tea body butter yet?
I think so. Yes, she did. She likes it. Hmm. People like the smell of that.
Have you tried it?
Of course.
What do you think?
Um, Quite honestly, I mean, it's nice. I love it, but I actually prefer our original, like our regular formula body butter. That's the one I like because it's lighter. It's whipped. It's I don't know. It's I like the smell of it better. So again, there you go. It's everyone has a little personal preference. It's good, but I like to stick with the original body butter.
Good. I'm gonna get the sign up sheet link in the comment sections for you here in just a second here. But basically, what it is you'll join our club. The pre sign up is 30% off, so it's $99 a year. Renews every year for you, and you get all the stuff that we listed in your membership, and I'll have the link for it. Now, here's the thing. Now, Melanie talked about inventories and whatever, and I know that some people are going to think, oh, they're saying that's fake scarcity or whatever. It's not, and you'll understand why in a second. We can at this point we can only take the first 1,000 people that sign up, and the reason is because there's a couple of stipulations in here, and one is that you can't buy for other people and you can't resell it and whatever. But to keep control of it, we allow you every 30 days, you can buy 2 of each item. So in other words, but you can't buy any more than 2 of each other item. So in other words, you could go in and you could buy every 30 days, you could buy 2 bottles of the 007 conditioner and 2 bottles of the curl repair spray and 2 bottles of the hydrating cream cleanser, and you couldn't buy any more of each of those 3 for 30 days. And that is to keep people from buying it and reselling it or whatever. And so that being said, that we limited it to 2 for that reason. We also, because we wanted to be absolutely sure, no back orders, it's always there, always 2-day shipping. So by allowing only 1,000 people in at the launch, that means I got to have a minimum of 2,000 of everything, right? Mm-hmm. So there's how many items here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, 10 with the diffuser, whatever. But that's like that's a lot. That's like 20, 25, 30,000 items, and you can pretty much figure out what they cost us by what we're selling them for at wholesale price. Pretty much get an idea. We ain't getting rich on this. It's like the old Saturday Night Live skit of the Change Bank of America. How do you make money? Volume. Because you can't make money making change, right? It's kind of like that in a way. So I mean, to the money to make that, the space to inventory that, it's a lot. It's a lot. So that's why we're only letting 1,000 people in. And no, it's not a fake scarcity thing. I'd love 100,000 people to sign up today. Real. I wouldn't want to try to refill the orders of 20,000 or 100,000 people today, but
we'll get there.
That's it. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And I'm sure a lot of you are nodding your heads right now because this is it. This is it. I mean, think about it. What bigger could we have done other than you like coming to their house and doing for? Gosh. Oh wait, platinum. Did I hear platinum?
Oh geez, don't even tell me.
The Curl Boss is on the gassed up and ready to go. Anyway, you never know.
There's this like work thing.
This work gig that gets in the way of your free time.
Yeah,
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put the sign up link in the first. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube channel, and then I'll put it in the other ones. And if you want to go and sign up, you know what else we need you guys to do? We need you guys to go around and tell people, and so more people know about this. Although we do you're going to see this link, and it is, you'll see the, we've got an ad for it and everything. I'll put the link to the ad in there, and you can watch the video and stuff. You could see Melanie, but we've got a whole ad campaign put together for this, that we're going to launch January 1st. It's going to be everywhere. So, I would highly recommend you take advantage, of it while you're getting early access. So that's about it. So
the New Year's Eve launch.
Right. So while I take care of this, why don't you talk about what you saw in the salon this last week, and any of your customer or clients that you've had, anything that you've done transformation wise or whatever, like we used to do, like we used to start the shows. Remember?
No.
You don't remember that?
I forgot. It's been so long. I can talk.
Get to work.
Oh. Well, I was going to talk about something fun for the holidays. And since we're going to be coming up on that so quickly, and Ken is launching all this exciting new stuff for the new year. And if you know anything about me, you know that I like sparkles. So like a lot of us, I don't know, just sparkly, shiny things I'm attracted to. So this is not our product, but I was going to surprise you with this. Well, but anyway, I have something super fun, and this is just something that I was going to share with everyone. Something new that I brought in the salon, and this is called Diamond Dust. I wish we came up with this idea because it's so cute. It comes in this fun little perfume, like old-fashioned perfume bottle, and it sprays sparkles.
Really? Don't get it in my eyes. Don't point it at my eyes. That'd be a hell of a shot if you could actually get it in my eyes. Eh?
It's sparkly everywhere. Yeah, it's so fun. So it's fun for the holidays. I've already sold all of them, but 2, I've got to order more. It has a little light scent to it. It's just something so fun for Christmas, whatever. Something special, New Year's for sure. It just gives a little bit of glitter. You can put it on your body and your hair. That's what I plan on doing, except everybody's spraying my own bottle here. I made it a tester. So isn't that fun?
That is fun.
Diamond Dust. I wish we would have thought of that.
Where did you get it from?
I got it from one of my reps.
That's kind of neat.
I know. It's so neat. And it sprays like an old-fashioned perfume. It just like mists out of here. It's just so pretty. I love it. It makes me so excited. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's not part of any of this. Sorry. But just fun.
That's not curly hair related.
I know. Well, it kind of is, because if I get to do someone's hair, I might spray it in there, make them feel special. I'm going to put it in my hair, and I put it in Jessica's hair. We would have put it in Murphy's hair if she was here. She would have liked it. She likes sparkles too. So
that's her thing.
Yeah. Another thing that happened this week I wanted to share, and it's not another curly hair related story, but it is related to our product line, the Raw Paws. One of my curly hair clients who came in who had missed a bunch of her appointments. I just got
You love that.
Yeah. Well, people have had things going on between COVID and the hurricane and but she desperately needed her color. We're going to do a cut a different day. Anyhow, she shared a story with me that I just wanted to pass along because we don't really talk about our Raw Paws products very often. And that's what I told her, because she said this product needs to be in every household and every vet needs to have it. And it's true. That's our Raw Paws magic. And you can, it's made for dogs, but you can use it on people too. Just saying. It is very healing. It's a magic spray. So for cuts, burns, abrasions, for bleeding. We had a testimony years ago when we launched it for someone that had amazing results even after they had a really bad accident with their dog, grooming them, and had been to the vet and it got infected. So similar situation. Her dog had, they didn't realize it was getting a rash underneath its collar. It was rubbing and it was like oozing now. And so the dog didn't complain, because a lot of times they don't. And then they finally realized and saw it, and it was just raw, and she felt so bad, and was going to take the dog to the emergency or the vet and have them take care of it. And then she realized she had the Raw Paws Magic Spray, so she put that on, and within one day, it was already so much better. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, it healed it completely. She never had to go in. So anyway, just wanted to pass that along because it is a product that we don't really talk about much. We don't talk about our pet line. We will get there someday. But again, it's one of those things like we were just talking about earlier where it's hard for us being just a family company, 2-person company, family owned and family funded. It's hard for us to focus on all of the products that we have to offer. So that's just...
If you knew half the ideas rolling around in our heads or on pads of paper.
Yeah. So we have some really great things that, and that's one of them. So anyway, just if you have a pet, I would have that on hand because it is amazing. I use it on Murphy when she had, not Macy. I use it on Murphy when she got bit by fire ants.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Because you got to go to the bathroom at 2:00.
So anyway, that worked great for that. My mom started selling tons of it. She was selling lots of our muscle rub and then the Raw Paws. And I was like, Mom, why are you selling all this Raw Paws stuff? Because she was talking to all her friends about it because she used it for like bee stings and, different cuts and rashes and stuff. So all of her friends started buying it. So anyway, just kind of fun. What else happened this week? Well,
Happy Thanksgiving. Did you have a good
yes,
Thanksgiving?
we had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and hopefully you did too, and didn't overeat. I had self-discipline and didn't go for seconds and thirds like I normally would. I ate enough, and in fact, we just finished. No, we still have one more serving of our pumpkin cheesecake. Yum yum.
Who gets it?
Well, there's one for each of us.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm trying to think of my week though. I did have some clients that had come in for the first time. I didn't even get to share all those pictures yet. A lot of times it's hard for me, I get to like take the pictures and I don't even get around to posting them, but that was a fun one. So somebody that I just met this week was married to a hairstylist, and so she had heard about me a long, long time ago, has been around in the area for a long, long time. Turns out we know a lot of the same people even. I finally had found out who it was that she was married to. They're not a curl specialist, but she has curly hair. The client. It was a mixed family there. So, the husband did hair and knew about curls, but didn't have the specialized training. So she still was impressed, coming in and going, sent a message to me that, she had a wonderful experience and appreciated, all the tips and tricks and education that we went through. So, there you go. Even an experienced, person that has learned things about curly hair, still can pick up on new information. And she was just blown away actually by how good her curls looked. So I don't know, what her expectations were coming in. Obviously, she was not sure what to expect, but excited that, there was a quite a transformation. Her curls, she is somebody that always wears her hair up, and I had to get permission to share her pictures, and because she was so happy with the results, she gave me the permission to do so. So hopefully I'll get to that tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah, and I hope she's wearing her hair down because it looked amazing. She has those perfect spiral curls. And so I want to try to encourage her to be able to wear them down.
Yeah. Well, cool. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's wrap it up. We went a little more than an hour. We have a goal to run our shows this year at 30 minutes or less, 40 minutes tops. This was a little different because we had announced this. Yeah. So, but
I could do it, no problem.
Yeah. But this took a little bit longer. So anyway, check out our Curl Club.
Yes.
You can check out the Facebook
Super
group, Our Curl Club. Yeah, it is super
exciting.
exciting. And I'm gonna throw one
Oh, gosh.
thing out there. Okay, one thing. And I was gonna wait to do this, but I didn't want people to think I was surprising them with it. So here's the thing. When we, if you are in Our Curl Club, I'm going to give you to the 14th for the pre-sign up, the pre-launch sign up. If you're not signed up by the 14th of January in Our Curl Club, I'm removing you. It's only going to be, so it's members only.
What do you mean?
They won't be allowed in Our Curl Club, the private Facebook group.
Oh,
Unless you're
okay.
signed
You didn't
up.
explain that.
Yeah, unless you're signed up, you're out.
Oh, so you mean because people can join the club,
Right now,
the group,
the Facebook group now,
the group.
yeah, for free,
now.
and there's a lot of people in there. There's probably 1,000 people in there now.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah,
Then if they don't sign up for
to join,
the club,
yeah,
for the deal,
yeah,
I see. Okay.
out. You get booted on the 14th of January.
Wow.
So
He means business this year. I'm telling you, he's on a mission. I know what that means. You're going to find out.
you don't know the half of it.
Yeah.
Some of you do. Not all of you do. Some of you do.
I know what happens.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Give the dumbest guy in the world some latitude and watch what happens.
No, just poke him enough times and
All right. Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I freely admit it. I freely admit it. So anyway, we'll just leave it at that. Greg and I talk about this all the time. All the time. Yep. It's my worst character trait. Don't you poke me? I don't like being poked.
Well, you're just going. He's going to keep that brain's going to keep spinning and rotating and coming up with solutions to succeed.
Yep.
So.
Yep. My friend Greg is like, we have these conversations all the time, and he knows if he answers the phone and I started out by saying, "So what if?"
These are usually our
like,
Sunday
all right.
rollerblading conversations.
Right. and for him, he'll say to me, he'll say, "Let me call you back. I'm picking up my daughter, and I have a half an hour drive on the way back." He said, and then
And he
you can
knows
talk.
it's going to be an hour.
You can talk. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next week, Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, same time. Have a great curly week.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.